What's up, guys? It's Sydney, and this is your 20-minute full body stretch for sore muscles. So have a seat and let's get started. What's up, guys? Go ahead and have a seat. We're going to start down on the mat today. Make sure before you head out today that you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and give this video a thumbs up as soon as you finish it. I would also like for you, just as your trainer, to do this stretch a couple more times this week, okay? I know we're moving a lot, we're working hard, our bodies need that recovery time. So I want to challenge you to do this stretch 3 more times this week. Best way to do that is to pick 3 days: Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Pick those days and know for sure that you're going to use this stretch. Your body's going to end up feeling so much better. Your workouts are going to be better as your range of motion and flexibility increases, the whole package, okay? So 3 additional days of this stretch this week, and let's go ahead and get started, all right? So come on down. You can crisscross your legs like mine. I want you to open up your hands, okay? Big deep breath in. And as I count down from 3, we're going to lean over to the right side. 3, 2, 1. Left ear down to your left shoulder, or right ear to right shoulder, I'm sorry. We're going to start with the neck. I know we all hold a lot of tension up in our neck and our shoulders. The stretch today is for sore muscles, so we're going to slow things down a little bit. Go ahead and switch it over. There you go. Ear right to the shoulder. And try and relax the rest of the side over here with your traps, your neck. And bring it back to the center. Let's go one more time. Dropping the right ear to the right shoulder. And keep your left hand on your leg here. Open, shoulder is relaxed. Come back up to the middle, and let's just switch sides one more time. We're going to be sitting in these stretches today for a little while, static stretching, so we're just going to sit, feel your muscles lengthening, or maybe they're just tight. We're going to loosen them up a little bit, I should say. All right, bring your head back into the middle. Great job. Big deep breath in. There you go. All right, I want you to take your feet and actually release them from the cross and just bring them together, soles of your feet together, okay? Now I want you to place your hands down either on your feet or right beside, and just walk out slowly in front of your feet, dropping your chest down over top of your feet. Okay, everyone's gonna feel this stretch in a different place. Maybe it's your hips, maybe it's your lower back, maybe it's your inner thighs. Maybe it's even your glutes. For me, I'm feeling it in my upper glutes right now. And just go ahead and relax your head as well. And I say this every stretch, but I'll say it again because I want you guys to know we're all at different spots in our mobility and flexibility journey, just like we're all at different spots in our fitness, strength and cardio endurance places. Okay, so if your stretch doesn't look like mine, that doesn't mean it's not working for you, and that's all that's important. Take your left leg out to the side, tuck your right leg in. I want you to reach out with the same side arm and bring your right arm up and over. Good. Try to keep your chest open for me. Keep this other hip straight and your butt on the ground so you feel a stretch all in your side body. Great job. Bring that arm back down into the side. Come up and let's switch sides. Tucking your left foot into your right thigh. Reach out towards your toe and then bring that arm up and over. Great job. And you can close your eyes for this stretch. There won't be too many complex stretches or anything like that, but I just want you to sit in this stretch and really push yourself into a deep stretch, whatever your fitness level is or whatever your flexibility is. You can just listen to my voice if you want. I'll guide you through it. Great job. Bring that left hand back up over top and sit up for me. Okay, so left leg is tucked in right here. I want you to shift your hip over so that both hips are facing the ground. Okay, we're just gonna roll right into this pigeon pose here. The goal here is just to make sure that your hips are facing the floor. Okay, when you get into this pose, I want you to open up your chest as you drive your hips down towards the floor. And lift your chin up if you can. Come back to the front for me, look forward, and then let's walk out. Walk our hands as far out as we can. Again, still driving that hip towards the floor. Great job. All right, go ahead and come back up, and we're just gonna switch sides. Same exact pose, okay? Opposite leg. So if you can get your leg parallel or perpendicular to your spine, let's get it straight across. If not, you can have a little bit more of a tuck in here, or if you need to modify further, you can even bring your hips up away from the ground, but just make sure they're facing the ground. Okay, so drop into whatever pose stretches you the most. Okay, we're gonna open up the chest first. And come back to the center. Walk your hands out away from your leg or lean over your leg as much as you can. Keep breathing nice and deep. Here we go. Great job, and slowly make your way back up. Okay, I'm gonna have you come over onto all fours. So hands and knees, okay, tabletop position. Spread your knees out just a little bit wider than your hips. And I wanna have you walk your hands away from your body, okay, until you're just slanted out a little bit. And then push your hips backwards, but don't sit down on your calves. Just shift them back, walking your hands out as far away as you can. I want you to feel the weight of your hips pulling you backwards, so you feel a stretch in your shoulders and your back muscles. Think about your hands being nailed to the floor, and you're shifting your weight away from your fingertips. There you go. You'll feel your spine relaxing. You'll feel that stretch in your shoulders and your lats. And now go ahead and let your butt sit back down onto your calf muscles. Place your hands on the mat out in front of you. And just relax here for a second. You place your forehead on the mat. Try to relax your spine. Big deep breath in. Exhale, come back up to tabletop position, and I want you to bring your knees in together. We're just going to shift your hips to the right side and let them sit there as you feel that stretch in your glutes, in your obliques, in your lower back. And bring it back in, shift it over to the left side. Don't let them fall all the way to the floor, just let them shift over So all the weight is on the left knee and your hands. And come back into the center. Great job. All right, let's tuck your toes down onto the floor. Press your hands into the mat and shift your hips up into the air. So we're in a down dog position. Okay, and I want you to drive your heels down to the floor. Looking back towards your knees, separate your feet just a little bit and turn them outward just a little bit. Same thing, driving them down to the floor. Now come into a high plank position, taking your left leg up beside your left hand. Let's drop that right knee down onto the mat. Relax your right foot. Keep both of your hands here in front, supporting your weight. And just feel this hip flexor stretching out. Keep the breathing going. Perfect. Now look over to the knee that's up front, and I want you to hug it with the same arm on the same side, pulling your chest in towards that knee. And good. Go ahead and release. Let's tuck the back toes down and shift your weight up so your hips are in the air. The weight is divided between your 2 feet, and I want you to feel the stretch in your front hamstring. Okay, so right here. Good, all right. Now I'm gonna have you walk in as you open your feet up into the center. Okay, so both toes are pointed forward. Now I want you to just release your body weight, release your spine, and grab onto your elbows and let your head dangle right between your elbows. Relax your spine, relax your neck. Great job. Now let's walk it over to the other side. Walk it over to the left side. And you're gonna open up that foot. Okay, both feet are facing the left side. Drop the back knee down. Drop your back foot down. And let's stretch your hips out here a little bit. Keep breathing nice and deep. Great job. Now look over towards that front knee. I want you to grab it, pull your chest in towards your knee. So that gives you a little bit of a drop from your hip here on the side. A little bit of a deeper stretch, hopefully. Keep breathing. That's it. Almost there. And good. Come back in. Hands are back on the mat here. Let's tuck your back toe and lift the hip up, straightening your front leg out. I want you to feel the weight between both of your feet and the stretch in your front hamstring. Beautiful job. Let's walk your hands back in towards the middle again. Okay, and I want you to bend your right leg, keeping your left leg straight, If you can sit all the way down here, you can do that, but if you don't feel comfortable sitting, support yourself with your hands and just bend your leg so you feel the stretch here in your left adductor. Okay, if you can sit all the way down here with me, lifting your heel off the floor, you can do that as well. But I just want to feel this deep stretch here in your inner thighs. Rotate your toe on this side up to the ceiling. Just try and sit nice and deep. Big deep breath in. Push into the floor and lift your hips up into the ceiling, and then walk it over to the other side. Same thing, you're gonna sit or bend your legs. And then as you sit, I want you to rotate this toe up to the ceiling on the right side. There you go. Try and sit nice and deep. This is a stretch that's really good for getting deeper into your squats. All right, good. Now let's go ahead and make our way down to the floor. I want you to take your left leg and place it ankle on top of your knee, okay? And then walk it right up to your chest. So we're getting a little bit of glute stretch in here. There you go. Keep breathing. Make sure you're not leaned over onto one glute. You've got both of them on the ground. You're pushing your chest up towards your shin, pushing that knee away from you, this top knee. There we go. All right, lift your hips up and let's just switch legs. We'll just stay right here. Switch legs, walk it up close, chest to your shin. You should feel this one on this top leg on that side glute. All right, good. Let's straighten both legs out here for me. All right, I'm gonna scoot up a little bit here. I'm gonna lay back, taking the right leg up. You're gonna grab your fingers right behind your calf, pulling that leg as close to as you can to your chest. You're gonna feel this all on the back of your leg and your hamstrings, which is a big kinetic chain and ties into your calf, your glutes, your lower back, upper back, everything ties in. All right, go ahead and bend your knee, place it down on the ground, then we're gonna switch legs. Great job. And if you're having trouble kind of getting your foot up to a straight leg position, a good option is to grab the thicker pull-up bands, and I have them linked in my description of the video here today, but you can link it around your foot, making a loop, and then you can actually hold on to the band, have it help you pull. Same thing with the quad stretch that we're about to do. So if you need a little bit of assistance, you want to get a little bit deeper in your stretch, I urge you to check out those pull-up bands, and I'll put them in the description of this video. And you can always check out my Amazon store for all the products that I use or have used and recommend. Great job. All right, let's come up to a standing position slowly. Okay, so come to a seated. Work your way up nice and slow. You're doing great. We're almost there. I know we worked the quads a lot this week, so I want you to pull right heel to your right glute. If you need to grab onto a wall or something, you can. I like to just hold my arm out, try and balance. There you go. Pull your heel right up into your glute. Good, let's go ahead and release that leg. Switch over to the other leg. Find a spot in front of you or on the floor where you can stare at it. Really pull. Here we go. If you want to feel it a little bit more up in the top part of your quad here, you can try and push your hip forward a little bit. Great job. Slowly release and let go of that leg. I want you to cross left arm over your chest, keeping your chest straight forward. Keep your left thumb up, pointed towards the ceiling. Good job. And you can close your eyes here. We're going to do the same exact stretch. Switch it over for your other arm. Great job. And lace both fingertips together, opening your palms up to the ceiling. Let's push up as you push your shoulder blades away. And as the clock rolls down to 0, you have made it through your full body deep stretch for sore muscles. And I hope your sore muscles feel a little bit less sore now. Best options for recovery: number 1, keep stretching. Number 2, take recovery days, even if they're active recovery days where you're walking or you're outside, you maybe go for a yoga class. You've got to have days where you're not giving your body massive resistance or extreme impact, okay? Your body has to recover in order to be able to perform for you. And then on a much deeper level, it has to be able to recover in order to maintain lean body mass, to make sure you're not stressing your body out, storing body fat. So if you're maybe wondering questions about that, I can go a little bit deeper with you on that in the Sydney Squad. We talk about overtraining, undertraining, overeating, undereating. So just to make sure you're doing the right things, I want you to check out the Sydney Squad in the description below and you can join in. I'll answer all those questions there for you just to make sure you're on the right path, okay? Hope you feel better, and before you head out today, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye guys.